Hello all. So Andrew and I are working on exercise 13, and I thought I would do one with you. Number 1 is fairly simple because it's only 2 words, but number 2, tricky. Doesn't make sense, or at least that's what Andrew thought when he first looked at it. So we have amici Dei Christianos laudant. The first thing you always want to do when you are translating a sentence from Latin to English is find your verb. And the verb is usually where, Andrew? Do you remember?
At the end.
At the end. Not always, but usually. So we have laudant. And what does laudant mean?
It means they praise.
So we're just going to write that down. They praise. And then what we're left with is really 3 nouns. And this is what we mean when we say that Latin is an inflected language. It's all about these endings. So we can real quick look at finding our endings. So the ending on this one is this long I. What's the ending on Dei, Andrew?
On the long I, that one's
And
singular.
what about on Christianos?
It's
What's the ending?
os.
Okay, so that's just real quick, making note of that.
Yeah.
Now, if we look at our stem, what does this word mean in English?
Friends. The friends.
We know it means friend. Could be plural, could be singular. We're just real quick. Dei means
God.
God. And Christianos means, this one's easy, Christian, right? That's what's nice. These are, if you've been practicing your vocabulary, you should be able to know at least what the translation is, but we still don't know their jobs entirely. Now we can look at our endings. So amici, I'm just going to do this now on my own. I'm thinking this is second declension because of that I there. I know it's second declension, so I know it's masculine. And I'm thinking us, e, o, e, orum, is, os, is. So it could be nominative, genitive. It could be genitive singular. It could be nominative plural. So I don't know what it is yet, but I know it could be those. Remember, every noun has case, gender, number, case, and declension. I've got my gender, I've got my number, I've got my case, and I've got my declension. I've got all that info there. I'm not sure which one it's going to be yet, but I'm already thinking they is plural. So I'm guessing the subject isn't always first, but I'm thinking that maybe it's going to be this one. But I don't know yet. Now I want to look at Dei. I know that Dei is God. It can only be singular, right? And it's got that ending there, so it's got to be second declension masculine. And since it has to be singular, I know that this is genitive. So I know that this means of God. Okay? So for sure this is of God. I have 2 puzzle pieces I know for sure. They praise and of God. I'm thinking this is nominative plural. But I need to see what this word is first. I know it means Christian. And I'm looking at this ending, os. That's got to be second declension. So it's masculine. And os only shows up right here on the plural side. Nominative, genitive, dative, accusative. So this has to be, accusative plural, which accusative means direct object. It's plural, so this is Christians, right? So I know I have they praise of God and Christians. If this is direct object, I still don't have a subject in my sentence, which means I'm right. It is definitely going to be nominative plural. So Andrew was noticing when we got started that it's friends. He was thinking the friends. So now I have what I call all of my puzzle pieces. I know the friends of God, Christians, and they praise. And now is when just our common sense understanding of the English language comes into play. If we have they here, then that's our subject, but we're not going to have a pronoun and a noun doing the same job. So I can say, the friends of God praise Christians or the Christians. And to me, it makes more sense to say the Christians. The friends of God praise the Christians. So you see how we did that? It's very systematic when you get to trying to translate sentences where it's not just one or two words. Start with your verb and then just go through your nouns, identify your endings, identify your vocabulary, because you guys are really good at this already, I can tell. And then just look at your ending. What could it be? Get that GNC and the declension information there. What could it be for each one? And then you just have these puzzle pieces that you put together. And that's what you do. And that's what, one thing I love about Latin, it's just doing a puzzle. It's really fun. Does that help, Andrew?
Sort of.
He refuses to say yes because he is my son.
No.
You guys have a great day.